Houston, we have a problem.
I'll download Madden, let's say, for example, Madden 08 on my computer right now in NCAA 08. I bet you them gameplays are similar. Dog, this is EA we talking about. Bro, I've been in the EA headquarters. Those is lazy. Chat, I personally talked to the devs in winning they EA is lazy as shit. You mean to tell me you think EA had them like working on two different styles of gameplays? No, that's not what happened. No, that's not, bro. That's not, bro. They are Spade. I'm telling yo, and look, Spade works with them now. Dog, they lazy. I'm telling y'all. Yes, maybe like the more open playbooks made the NCAA games feel more fun. But bro, if you go back and play them games again, they so similar. You damn near can say they're the same in a lot of ways, bro.
It's the sound you've waited months to hear.
You base this off one field trip on a Magic school bus. Hey, HBCU inspiration, you dog. Hey, that one field trip was enough. Play the game then, I'll download it.
Its images are some of your oldest memories. It's caused some of your greatest triumphs.
I remember this game, though. I remember this game.
And your biggest heartbreaks. This is college football. It's tradition.
NCAA 14 and Madden 25 I feel like two different games. No. Hey, I do know it was one NCAA game and one Madden that were distinctly different because one Madden had the new movement and the NCAA game didn't. I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember.
Pageantry and intensity. You can visit every school in the country and never see the same thing twice. It's the option at Georgia Tech, the pistol at Nevada, and the spread no huddle. It's Howard's. The smoke in Miami. And every Saturday, you tap that sign. This is what makes college football special. This is why your school is more than who you root for. It's who you are.
W intro.
The wait is over. College football is here.
I ain't gonna lie, the intro was good. Intro was good. Yo, Money, what up, gang? Yo, you know what's crazy? I was literally just wondering, because something had crossed my screen. Oh, you know what? Yo, I started the stream and I was like, man, I'm finna play young.
Free_bands_93 just subscribed. Big 18 months gang, keep shining and keep up the good work, my gutter slut ass. Raised fist.
What did you say? Yo, Money. I started the stream playing Youngboy, and I was like, man, I know that Money was here. That not want to hear this, but also too, I was like, man, that Money don't even be in the cut like that no more, bro. That don't even be in the cut. Money, where you been at?
2010, EA released NCAA Football 11, and we received an instant.
Yo, Trey, sorry to interrupt the stream, but I need to know what all do I need to start YouTube. I have a failing kidney transplant and I can't work now.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to do it and now I gotta try for my livelihood.
I'm so sorry to hear that, bro, and I really do hope that everything goes well, man. Listen, I'll tell you this, bro. To start YouTube, you don't need much. Basically, anything that you have can work. Okay, simple and plain. All you have to do is just put in the effort to try. As far as, let's say, for example, if you have a PS5, a PS4, you can literally upload gameplays from your PlayStation to YouTube and just download those on a computer, upload them unlisted, download those to a computer and edit over them. As far as a mic, If you don't have money for a mic, yo, the mic that I would recommend to start off with an Elgato Blue Snowball. I think I have one on the table. I don't. Start off with an Elgato Blue Snowball. It's not the best of mics, but it's gonna get the job done. All right. Now, if you don't have money for that, you can start with your iPhone and voice memos. Yo, my first YouTube videos, I use voice memos. All right. Now, for a capture card, you can start off with an Elgato. Just get a regular Elgato HD60. But if you don't have that, you don't necessarily need it. Now, you won't be able to do live commentaries with it, but you can do post commentaries and try it. You can upload gameplays right off your PlayStation to YouTube unlisted. Download those on the YouTube software. Download those on your computer unlisted and edit them up. All right. Now, if you want to be on camera, you can get a mic off Amazon for $20. 100% too. 100% T-Mac. 100%. Also, my cousin is doing this shit. Yo, you can get a capture card for like $20 too. It ain't gonna be Elgato. The quality ain't gonna be the best, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Simple and plain. A lot of people think that to start YouTube, you have to have this whole big setup and all this shit. Absolutely not. You need to just jump in, honestly. Just jump in. Bro, because if you can make what you have work, when you get the good shit, you're gonna know what to do with it. Imagine spending all this money on a big setup, and now you don't know how to do nothing with this shit. But in my opinion, if you start off with the basics, you start off with the humble beginnings, dog, once you get the shit, you go crazy. You go crazy. So listen, Deshaun, I'm super sorry to hear about your kidney, dog. I really am hoping for the best. But also at the same time, if you need something, do me a favor. DM me on Discord. Let me know, Deshaun. DM me on Discord, and then let me know if you need something, and then if you need help with anything, and I'll try to see if I can help you with something. All right? Can you explain what a capture card does? I'm slow. Okay. I don't know if I have one. Okay. Basically, let me do this. Basically, what a capture card does, it takes your footage from your game and allows you to be able to put it on allow you to be able to get it to your computer so you can record in a decent quality and all of that shit. So device and used by another application. I don't know what the fuck going on with this. But so this is not working anyway, but whenever you see me playing games on my PlayStation, if you wonder how I get it from my PlayStation to my computer, it's through the capture card. Yo, my shit froze. What the fuck, nigga? Yo. Hold on, chat. Deactivate, activate. Boom. All right, I got it. New meme. That's not a meme. I was literally just looking at the screen. L tutorial. So your capture card is going to allow you to put your video from your PlayStation to your computer, but then also allow you to have your video going to your monitor or your TV that you use, so you'll be able to record and play the game at the same time. Simple and plain. And that's all you really need. Now, you will need an editing software. There's so many cheap editing softwares that you can use on your phone. I always recommend people to use Filmora. If you want to find out how to get Filmora for the low, don't take much to find out how to get Filmora. That's Filmora, I think. My dog T-Mac used Filmora. I see T-Mac editing on Filmora all the time, I think in his Instagram stories. Jones would say he used CapCut. It don't really take much at all. It don't take much at all, bro. It's real simple, honestly. So again, if you need some help and some information, let me know, gang. All right. Let's go. No problem, my G. Oh, also, yo, when y'all get y'all Elgatos or capture cards, make sure that y'all look up how to actually get them to work and turn off HDCP. That's because it's not going to allow you to do anything.
Classic. While NCAA 11 may not hold the same prestige as NCAA 14, the last licensed college football game, it was a major step forward for the series back when it released, and it holds up quite well when revisiting it today. This game has the best intro of any college football title easily.
I really do believe, in my opinion, I'm not saying NCAA 14 is not a great game, but I believe the reason why we hold NCAA 14 to being the greatest college football game of all time is because it was the last one. Honestly, I'm keeping it a book. It is a good game. I played it. But one of the major, honestly, when you compare that game, especially to the PS2 versions, that game is missing a lot of shit. It's missing a lot of shit. But the reason why people love that fucking game so much is because we liked college football games, and it's gone. So now we had this game and we hold it in such high regard because that's all we have now.
For the first time, ESPN presentation was fully utilized. In terms of gameplay, everything felt great, and it's arguably the best playing college football game ever.
NCAA 06 to go.
It does many things better than EA's newest
crazy
football games. Even the graphics looked great, and arguably looked better than later titles, as the lighting and grass just had this cinematic look. Later games had to scale back the dynamic lighting system to open up more resources for new features, making 11 stand out visually. It's similar to how NBA 2K14 still looks incredible today, especially compared to the next few 2Ks that followed it.
Low key, with 2K14 still looks good, but it looks the best when you screenshot it. Honestly, you only played 11 and 14. I play a lot of PS2 ones. It looks the best when you screenshot it. Like low key, when you go back to play 14, it don't look as impressive as the screenshots look. If that makes sense, it still look good, and also the lighting in 2K14 is still the best, bar none. Bar none.
NCAA 11 had it all, from depth to gameplay to visuals to presentation, and most of all, the vibes are simply
I remember
excellent.
that!
I often criticize Madden, for example, for lacking atmosphere and for wasting its opportunity to showcase the history and beauty of the sport.
That was fire.
NCAA Football 11, a game from 2010.
Yo, Stacks!
It was ahead of its
Stacks,
time.
what up, gang?
While NCAA 06 is my...
Stacks is one of the niggas that was hating on me on Instagram, bro. Yo, we don't want no fucking Brandon, nigga. Get out of here.
My personal choice for the best college football game of all time, NCAA 11 wouldn't be a bad choice either. It was truly a classic, and it was arguably a better game than NCAA 14. For a while, NCAA games were usually thought of as Madden skins, with the same gameplay and some texture changes.
So, but niggas that say that, but niggas that said I'm capping, bro just said it. First of all, you Brandon the Barber niggas, get out. Get out. Bring Brandon and the baby oil out. Bro, get that shit out of my chat, bro. Yo, get that shit out of my chat. Yo, okay, Guapo, no chill Will. Who else am I seeing? That's why I need mod. Ecstasy, I'm gonna put you on the list too. And Will. Okay, let me go ahead and get all four of y'all. Let me get all four of y'all real quick. Boom. Yo, nigga, don't clear the chat. Boom, because Exy, look what you started, Exy. Look what you started, Exy, No chill with nigga, you got no chill in your name. I can't chill. Where you at? Let me go ahead and get him with a boom. No chill, that's your 7th time out, bro. Now what Guapo at? Guapo, you have been timed out 99 plus times and you've been banned 4 times. You will never learn. Damn, hooligan. This nigga has been timed out over 100 times and banned 4 times. Bro, this nigga said, you mad I won't let you get into your sexy trait era peacefully? Absolutely, dog. Absolutely. Why can't I get into my bag? Absolutely, Stacks. Yo, listen, my thing is when y'all see me on y'all story, feeling myself, and I'm putting up pictures or something like that, just, keep going, bro. I just be like, oh, I see what he doing. And keep going. You ain't got to say nothing, bro. Oh, fuck no. What you mean, oh, fuck no? You just keep going, man. You just keep going, man. I'm telling you, bro. Nah, I'm a hater for real. Bro, but you get nowhere doing that, bro. Play the hater song for me, gang. We actually don't have that song no more, bro. I can't even play it for you, gang. I can't even play it for you, gang. Yeah, let me go ahead and play the alerts while we pause, though. It's crazy. We actually got rid of it. We said we was going to get rid of it.
Stacks Montana just subscribed. I want all my money back for these.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, Fast, appreciate you for the goddamn sub, bro. To the chat and get back to the video. All right, we back to the video. I got you.
NCAA games were usually thought of as Madden skins, with the same gameplay and some texture changes. But with NCAA 11, the game really took a step towards cementing its own legacy.
Okay, tell me what.
First off, from the intro, it was evident that the dev team went extra hard cooking this up. Compared to Madden 11, this game has a more movie-like style, and feels like a celebration of college football. Tim Tebow was on the cover, shortly after Florida won the national championship, which made this one of the most popular and recognizable NCAA titles ever. The game had a decent amount of depth, and while you can no longer access it today, there was an online browser-based Dynasty hub where you could use the Story Builder tool to take screenshots from your games and create your own headlines and news articles about your team. Or if you didn't feel like typing your own, the game would auto-generate.
That's fire, but it's too much work. I'm not going to this website to add in some damn screenshots. But it sounds cool.
Some. After playing a few seasons, it becomes an awesome trip down memory lane, looking back at your older players and biggest moments. And I think if it was still functional, it would have been a great tool for creators today making NCAA content. Within Dynasty mode, which is very similar to NCAA 10s, there was a new recruiting process. You get 10 hours a week to spend on talking to prospects, giving you the freedom to budget your time on individual players exactly how you would want to. You can even promise players playing time or promise team success to help negotiate. Instead of recruiting feeling a bit tedious like in previous titles, it was actually fun and rewarding in 11. Road to Glory was also about the same as it was in NCAA 10, which was a major criticism at the time, but it's still a great career mode overall. The highlight of this game is easily the gameplay, however. That is what made this an all-time classic. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Just Divine, an underrated YouTuber who makes some great breakdowns and retrospectives on different games. He has a retrospective on this game, NCAA 11 himself, so check that out by clicking the pinned comment down below and subscribe to his channel if you like it.
When you look at NCAA 10, look at the running animations. See how robotic they look? They look like they're on a cut together animation and it just looks poor, especially when you're watching the football.
One catfish-ass game is Madden 25, for it to be the first Madden game on next gen Big Catfish. Check it out and you'll see what I mean, and I mean both gens sold a bag, then trailers was getting us bad.
We already know. I remember I brought this up on GMG. If you don't know what GMG is, Chase, Ricky hosts a podcast. They host a podcast, right? Video gaming. I brought this up on GMG. We watched the trailer and EA gave us a strike about that. How you gonna give us a strike for you catfishing? But yo, this right here is one of the biggest issues when it came down to next gen, like Madden, NBA Live, all the next gen EA games. The movement was so fucking ass.
To notice when a player is in full stride, but bouncing over to NCAA Football 11, you'll see a change in all of that. I remember there being a YouTube video discussing locomotion in NCAA 11. They showed a side-by-side comparison in different running animations, and honestly, it kind of blew me away. You'll see speedy, elusive, and more agile players separate themselves from the more powerful, slower players. Just look at somebody like Trenton Holiday or DeAnthony Thomas and watch him smoke the boots of a DB who was caught being flat-footed, or a linebacker who he just happened to get the proper angle on. If you go and look at Madden 23, you notice real early on how often blocking assignments get missed. You see guys constantly whiffing, going out too far, allowing a defensive lineman to come through unscathed, and you get the picture. But in NCAA Football 11, the devs added real AI blocking assignments, stretch, toss, read options, and a bunch more plays. There's a video floating around them showing the improvement from last year's installment in NCAA, and I gotta say, man, it's pretty night and day. Acceleration really meant a lot in NCAA 11. We were often taught that speed meant everything, but never really talked about the key component that accentuates it. You see more speedy players hit that first and second gear to create distance, and then that third one to stay away from defenders. You know how satisfying it was to watch one of your players hit the gap, perfect blocking, one defender to miss, and he's off to the races. You know how it go. But
that boy said, y'all boys ain't gambling on real money, then proceeds to gamble $4,000 and lose it all. Damn, bro.
You had a more powerful player.
Sound like a hater.
They really used their player weight, height, momentum to gauge whether or not the player would get forward progress. But sometimes it wasn't just on the ball carrier. The defense could neutralize forward progress if it was a DT going up against the speed.
But because the blocking wasn't yo, T-Mac, what NCAA game, what EA game blocking wasn't bad in? that's a legacy issue with them niggas.
back, and I mean a beefy DT at that. The game didn't leave it up to dice roll animations. With this logic in full effect, you had to be more cautious with your players and use them more wisely. If you had a power type player, then you would use him to gain some yards after contact, or YAC for short. Speedy
Madden
players
11,
were good for gaining huge
Madden
yards
12
with their
blocking was
ability to
pretty
gain
good.
acceleration quicker than the next player. Their agility made them harder to tackle, as well as them being elusive. Now, passing was a bit more fluid
your
this year
legacy
due
issue?
to the new
Fucking
locomotion
with y'all
system.
niggas.
You could really lead the ball however you wanted to, but of course your QB's rating had to matter. But if you had a more accurate QB, then you can definitely tell the difference from last year. The pocket formation was a bit better due to the real AI blocking assignments, but of course, the pocket will break down over time and start creating pressure immediately. The one thing I would recommend is that if you plan on getting into NCAA Football 11, find a great slider set that can add a new layer of difficulty.
Absolutely.
Not in the cheesy aspect, but more of the perfectionist standpoint.
We are your legacy.
It's easy to cheese defense at times. So if you really want to challenge yourself, hop on the internet, maybe Operation Sports or something like that, and find a good sim slider set.
Yo, look, I'm qualified for this video, bro. I used to be on Operation Sports all the time and be looking up sliders and shit on me.
The gameplay in this game is fantastic for 2010, but it's not exactly perfect. Like most of EA's sports games, it relies a bit too much on animations rather than physics, but it's still way more fun to play than modern Madden titles. As Just Divine pointed out, the blocking in this game is just incredible. You can follow a pulling guard or a fullback through the hole in a beautiful way. In previous NCAA titles, AI players would immediately run out of bounds after making a catch near the sideline. This was fixed in 11, resulting in much smarter AI and much more challenging games against the CPU. And the presentation of 11 was top-notch. Teams like Florida had authentic crowd animations such as the chop, and most teams have their own specific field entrance cutscenes. While the ESPN branding had been used in previous titles, 11 was the first game where EA fully implemented it throughout all of the menus and in actual gameplay, with authentic camera angles, broadcast packages, announcers, and more. This was also the first NCAA game with Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit, an iconic duo. The commentary felt like you were watching a game on ESPN, and the lighting of the grass and the players was just phenomenal. Games played in rainy weather look better here than in any other college football game. When going back and playing through the NCAA football games, you may actually find 11 to be the best. Those who grew up on it swear by it, and it's evident why. Featuring the best gameplay in the series, as well as incredible presentation, solid depth, and some of the best vibes you can get from a sports game, one could argue that 11 is the definitive college football video game.
I don't know about the best,
even more so than 14. While that may be debatable, I think almost everyone can agree that NCAA Football 11 was an all-time classic. Thanks for watching.
I wouldn't take 11 over 14. I absolutely would not take 11 over 14. Not at all. I'm never gonna let you into your sexy trait era. I'ma hate on you every chance I get. This is the kind of shit that's supposed to be my dog. That's supposed to be my dog. This nigga say he gonna hate on me every chance he get. So what kind of shit is that? Nigga? Bro.